Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is the toy haul for the month of September, my birthday month. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel and helping me get to 100 and for watching all the videos and everything. There was that DC review, the DC Universe review that came out, and surprisingly a lot of people really dug it, so I'm thankful that everyone watched that, and hopefully that helped you guys either decide whether or not you're going to get it or not. But today we are going to go ahead and look at what I got for the month of September, and I tried not to buy too much stuff for myself, and I was waiting for other people to go ahead and buy me some gifts, so they'd be free stuff for me. So, you know, we'll go ahead and at the very end of the video, it'll be a roundup for the total cost of things that I spent, not for the stuff that I bought, that I got as gifts. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go with the small stuff first. So I got one loose toy. I got this over from Dante from Open Box Mafia. I got it for, I think, $18 for this. So now you can get this actually cheaper, but you know, like, I'm such a big fan of Laura Kinney as Wolverine. I love Tom Taylor's run, and she's such a great character, and I like her best in this suit. I don't like her new suit at all. So, you know, like when this on the Sauron wave was a thing, I just had to get it, you know, and I do want that Sauron, but I don't really want to buy another wave again. But, you know, if I do find a good deal for Sauron, I'll probably go and pick it up. All right, keeping stuff small, we got our next ones. We got this Terminator series from Mega Constructs, right? So I found these at a Walmart randomly. I was looking for those, the new Aquaman wave from Mattel, and I went to the only Walmart that I ever go to, which is the one where my mom goes to. I never find anything really, but I found these, and I think it's kind of funny though, because if you see over here, it says Terminator Genesis, but it's a T1000, and there's no T1000 in Genesis. But, you know, I love, that's one of my favorite movies ever, so I had to pick those up when I saw them. They were only $5 each, so 10 total for them. There you go, can't pass it up. Next on the list is this really awesome NECA It that I got. I mean, like, this is tight, so there's nothing left in the box except for the head. See, he's actually on my shelf. But I got this for $30 at Target, and I gotta say, I'm really kind of happy that Toys R Us went out of business, because now other places are trying to figure out where are we gonna put all their toys. So it means that there's more waves for Walmart, there's more waves for Target, for Walgreens, and NECA is at Target. And you know, I have a few NECA stuff. I'm very happy about this. You know, need to get that GameStop exclusive one next. One that I pre-ordered from Supreme Collector is this Joker. I'm gonna open, oh yeah, I got this Joker Batman Ninja SHF figure arts, and I still have not opened the other one, the Batman Ninja one. So I'm hoping to open this one up. I got this for $55 from him, so not too bad of a deal, but considering now if you go on Amazon, you can actually find both of these for $40. If you like the movie, or if you just kind of like the style, I'd recommend just jumping on these, because all the toy reviews that I've seen so far, they rate them very highly, I gotta say. And you know, SH Figure Arts, you have to be a fan of it in order to get these figures anyway, but you know, I couldn't pass it up. Like, he looks really tight. Also, funny thing, if you don't know this, if you're an Arrested Development fan, this Joker is voiced by Tony Hale, who's Buster Bluth on Arrested Development. And if you watch Lego Batman, Will Arnett is the voice of Batman. He's also from Arrested Development. He's the other brother in the Bluth family. So technically, you could have an Arrested Development storyline where it's the cast of Arrested Development and put them into a Batman storyline. I'd totally be down with that. I would watch that in the theater full price easily. All right, next on the list is we're gonna look at some books that I got. So this first one I got for myself. I got this from Ken's and Collectibles over in Rockland, California, while visiting my buddy Adam. And I got this for the regular price, 20 bucks. And for some reason, I got really into these old horror comics, because on Free Comic Book Day, I found this vintage old, like it was like the creepy books, or the Crypt Keeper books, or the Witch, like whatever it is, like from EC Comics. And I've been looking for some stuff from that specific publishing line that's gone now, because I really like anthology series. So this is the Bernie Wrightson edition, who's very well known for developing Swamp Thing. He's a very, very cool style for horror. So this was a good find. I read half of that so far. I'm gonna read the rest eventually. Similar to the EC storyline, I got this for my birthday actually. Ariana got this, the Vault of Horror. So it's from the EC archives, now owned by Dark Horse, but these are anthology stories. So kind of picture Twilight Zone or like Crypt Keeper, those types of stories. That's the kind of stories that you're seeing here. They're like campy, they're old, they're fun. You know, like I really dig these books, to be honest. I think they're pretty tight. And the last book that I actually got for my birthday, I got this from my buddy Tyler. He got me a copy of Doom Patrol from Grant Morrison. So, you know, like Grant Morrison is a very polarizing writer. You even love him or you hate him. For me, it's a bit of both. I love a lot of his storylines, but I also hate a lot of his storylines because they make nonsense. But I'm excited to read this one. Like I read like the first issue of Doom Patrol from Gerard. Oh no, what's his name? The guy from My Chemical Romance who's now spearheading the DC's Wild Animal, whatever, that imprint. He writes that, and I thought the first issue was kind of weird. I didn't really dig it, but you know, like I wanted to check out some more stuff by Grant Morrison because you know he's a very, very enigmatic writer, I gotta say. Next on the list is another gift that I got from Ariana's parents. I got this Super DC Comics Lego superhero set. So it has Green Lantern, it has Batman in a spacesuit, it has Sinestro. You know, I got a bunch of Legos, and I gotta say, like, I love getting Legos, but it's really hard to find time to build the stuff these days. For a while, what I used to do is I used to actually buy expensive sets, like the $200 sets, because I would get this kind of like, I'd call it like my bonus for the year. And every year on the same day, like August 1st, I would go ahead and buy a $200 set. And the ones that I bought were the Lego Simpsons House, the Lego Quickie Mart, and I also got Boba Fett's Slave One. But I haven't done anything like that in like the last 2 years. Just don't have space, don't have time. But you know, these smaller ones are fun because they don't take as much room. Back to stuff that I bought. Let's see. I bought this one here is actually one of my grails. So to answer your question, Life Anime Gamer, I think you asked the question if I have any grails. So I do have a few, and it's always building. After years of collecting, I'm finally starting to build a list. So one of the ones that I have that I've always wanted to get is this Blue Lantern Flash over here. So Blackest Night is a fantastic storyline. I love it, and I love collecting Flash stuff. And I finally decided, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and just buy a Blue Lantern Flash. You know, so I got this from, I forget his name, but I think I got his video, him in it's like the Phoenix Trading Group or something like that. It's one of those toy groups. But I got this, and I also got what is it, Zoom. So I got the Zoom, the multiverse one, not the Flash TV one, and I got those together with shipping for $42. So not a bad steal, and you know, it's really well kept. I can understand why they keep it in plastic packaging because it keeps better, but this is gonna get opened eventually. I'm sorry for people who like to keep them mints on card, mints in box, but I need to open it because he needs air, he needs to live. Also on my birthday, Ariana got me this really cool new laptop sleeve bag right over here. So this was on Amazon for like a pretty good price. It was on my wish list, and it's like a felt material, and surprisingly, like felt material laptop bags, if you get like those designer ones, they get pretty expensive. This is actually a pretty affordable one. I like the look of it. It's very sleek. Sometimes I just need to have like a laptop bag. And I also got this is pretty cool. It's a Bob's Burger with a Ralph from Gene. It has a Rolf over here, and it has Bobby Hill from King of the Hill. You know, I love all these characters. I love all these shows a lot. I'm actually rewatching all of King of the Hill for like the third time, I think. Now this was a pretty cool, especially this, because if you put the pin on here, right, it actually looks like it's a branded, it's like the emblem, you know, it looks pretty sleek. I really like it a lot. The very last gift that I got was actually this really awesome Dr. Octopus figure right over here. I mean, Spider-Man is he's my favorite Marvel character of all time, and Doc Ock is my favorite Spider-Man villain of all time because of Spider-Man 2. Let's face it, Spider-Man 2 is still the best superhero movie of all time. Screw you, Superman and Dark Knight and Avengers. Spider-Man 2 with that amazing soundtrack. It's in my car still. So continuing on with grails, I know we talked about Blue Lantern Flash, and my list is ever growing. One of the ones that I found was actually at the South City Comic Con, which was one of the saddest Comic Cons I've ever been to. I wanted to make a toy challenge out of it because there's this one YouTuber channel where they do like $20 challenges. They go to like to shows or whatever. They try to do it and they have a little championship. When I wanted to do that with me and my friends, and we went to this thing, and it was like no one bought anything because it was really sad. I don't recommend going there at all, but I will say I got an amazing deal on this Batman from Kingdom Come. I gotta say, I got this with Kid Flash for the total of $30. That's right. This and Kid Flash for 30 bucks. So technically this is like maybe like 20, right? And it's in such amazing condition. There's no blemishes. It's not dinged up at all. It's, I mean, for $20, man. So the thing is that because the box is so big, it's so good. The box is so good. I can't open it. I can't open it because it's too beautiful, you know? So I need to go ahead and buy another one, loose or whatever, so I can open that up because, like, you know, they don't make this stuff anymore. They don't. This is amazing. You know, I opened up the Kid Flash because it's like not really worth that much, and also I needed to put it on my flash shelf. So, you know, it sits there, looks good. I love it. There we go. And now we're down to our final four. So this is pretty crazy. Like, I was trying not to spend anything at all for like the month of September because I was trying to invest more money into furniture building. And there's another video coming on that, it either already came out or it's coming out. But the last ones that I actually got were from my trip to Nashville and also in the very last week end of September. So the first ones, I actually picked these up at Barnes & Noble for really awesome prices. Like, so what is it? It's the Flash, more Flash stuff, more Flash crap. I got they're the Kotobukiya ones, there's the movie one, and then there's the TV show one. I got these at Barnes & Noble. They were 50% off, so I couldn't resist. I think total wood tax was $81, so we'll just round it to 80 bucks for these two. Together, 80 bucks. Original price, you know, one of them is already 80, and the other one is originally $70, so I couldn't pass it up. If you look on eBay, you can actually find these for the same prices, you know, which isn't too bad considering you don't have to go and hunt for it. Barnes & Noble is one of my favorite places to go and find collectibles and stuff like that because they always have those clearance bargain bin sales, you know, and it's worth checking out if you have one near you. You know, bookstores are kind of like going out, but honestly, if you're a toy maker and you're trying to find a place to sell your stuff, I'd really consider going to Barnes & Noble because there's some good stuff over there. And the last one that we have, I already opened it. I couldn't resist. I got it from Nashville. I got these two Flash statues. I think they're from like the gallery, the PVC things, the ones that make the all-new Wolverine statue that I have. It's the movie version and it's the TV version of the Flash. So those are freaking amazing. They're big. I got those over at this Nashville place. It was outside of Nashville, from 10 minutes from the airport, and it was like, well, it was $80 for both of them. Originally, they were like $45 each. I couldn't choose, and we had to leave. We had to go to the airport, so I asked the clerk, hey, you know, it's probably maybe my only time ever in Nashville. Could you hook me up? You would give me a discount or something. So they gave me a 10% discount for both of them. Got them out the door for $80 with that 10% off. So pretty awesome little souvenir from that first trip to Nashville. By the way, I got their hot chicken. I mean, like, and it's really freaking good. My buddy Ken, he couldn't even eat it. Like, he gave up and had to get a mild one. I don't know what he was talking about. I ate mine just fine. I ate his just fine. And I had to get some hot chicken spices, and I made some the other night, and it's so good. It's like, it's a different type of spiciness, but I think if you have a good spice tolerance, you know, it's pretty delicious, you know. I know that Life Anime Gamer, you're in the South too, so maybe you know about the hot chicken from Nashville too. I gotta say, man, Southern food is freaking delicious. If I lived there, I'd probably get pretty damn fat though. I'm already pretty fat, but you know. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. It's the September haul. Got a lot of good stuff over here, and the total price of the stuff that I bought for myself, right over here. Ooh, man, like, honestly, next month, I really need to try and just not spend anything. I'm gonna really try and just do another video where it's the $100 challenge. So maybe like we'll try to limit it by like one toy a week. That's very small, because, you know, like a lot of money to spend on toys. I also am looking through inventory. I'm also looking to sell some stuff too. So if there's anything from these toy haul videos that you've seen in the past that you're interested in buying, I could probably get it to you at a pretty good just like rate, just to try to get it out of my apartment, because I need to make room for stuff. That's physics. It's normal physics, guys. Physics 101. Thanks for watching, guys. Check me out over here on the channel. Subscribe over here. Check me out on Instagram, also at little_nerd_busters. And also check me out and other posts over at Franklin Culture. There's a lot of other YouTube people over there and Instagram people where they share toys, stories, that sort of thing. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Adios.